I'm just checking in.
So the cop just opens the door and says, "Hi, I'm just checking in. I never wanted you opening my car door. Why is his car door open?"
Yeah, can you just bring your left hand forward for me?
Bring your left hand forward. You opened my car door, and now you're telling me you're scared where my hand is after you opened my car door.
Am I detained?
Yes.
You are not detained for sitting in a parking lot. You have to have a singular articulable fact of criminality. What the hell is he talking about right now?
My ID, right?
Yes, I just explained to you the reason with suspicion, and that's all I need in order to ask for your ID.
No, nope. You have got to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent immediately. He lied to him just now. He said that he had to give ID. That was a lie. The non-driver 5A cop card, it says right here, cop requests your ID and says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. What you say is in the yellow. I identify as good citizen and plead the Fifth Amendment. I do not give ID without probable cause. The letter of the law is in blue. Hibble versus Nevada, 2004, with reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they ID. Fourth Amendment, no ID required without probable cause. What's your probable cause, Reno Piggy? What's your probable cause? I'm going to show you guys a video right now. This is egregious from top to bottom. Did everybody hit the like button? There's a little thumbs up down there. Just take 1 second real fast. Hit the like button from the beginning of the stop until the end of the stop. Every single bit of what this cop does is illegal and wrong, and the cops are not being held accountable. So this copper walks up to this car. You can see he's got the windows blacked out with the cardboard.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, man. How about you? Hi. I'm just checking in. I'm not trying to pinch you for anything. You're good. You're good. It can stay there for a second.
Yeah,
can you just bring your left hand forward for me?
Oh, it's my hand was just.
I know. I just like to keep eyes on hands.
I like to keep my eyes on the hands. You opened my car door.
Stop it. Get some help.
My seat is back.
You want to move it forward?
No.
It's up to you, man.
Yeah.
If you're uncomfortable, move it forward.
I don't need you telling me how to adjust my seat. I need you to leave me alone. Why are you opening my car door, and why are you here right now?
That's why I had my hand back.
Okay.
You're
good, man. I'm only talking to you because you've been here for like quite a while now, like a few weeks at least.
Oh, I went to Little Caesars. Oh, yeah, I threw it away. The box.
I'm not talking about tonight. I'm talking about like in the last month.
Oh, so he's living out of his car is what it sounds like? Okay, so then leave him alone. He's struggling, trying to get back on his feet.
So I'm just checking in to see what's going on. Are you living out of your car?
Why is it any of your business? Don't answer any questions. Use the trifold. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right immediately.
Right now, I'm assuming.
I was going to say I'm homeless.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not trying to pinch you for anything tonight.
I'm not trying to pinch me for anything. What are you talking about, pinch me? I'm in my car, working on my computer. I'm not bothering anybody.
Just making sure everything's okay. You're good. What's going on? Are you just out of work and stuff? I'm not trying to pry. I'm just curious.
If you're not trying to pry, then why are you asking me all these questions? I'm just trying to enjoy my day here.
I'll show you. Right now I'm editing a video.
Okay.
But let me show you something.
So you're working right now? You have a job?
No. I'm just editing a video.
Why do you need to know everything about the man? Leave him alone.
I'm doing some YouTube.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. I showed you the editing page, right? You saw it?
Yeah.
You're
good,
I'll
man.
show you something else.
How old are you?
Why does he need to know how old he is? I don't understand. So confusing.
And I'm mostly working on this. It's a U.S. District Court suing the Lyon County Sheriff's Office.
Huh.
I was at the Wilson Canyon Rest Area. Was there for 2
So he's showing him that he's suing the police department on his computer.
nights, and then the guy kicked me out of the rest area 2 nights, and he said I can go across the river to the BLM land. You know where Wilson Canyon Rest Area is, right?
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah.
It's like
So this guy's being cooperative, cordial, respectful to this pig.
between Smith Valley and Urington. So basically, I'm going to sue them. I already filed it. 42 U.S.C. Section 1983, Federal Statute Discrimination, 8th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, Martin v. Boise. Because there is a public land. Martin v. Boise is a ruling from 920 F 3rd 584 9th Circuit Court of 2019.
Do you have ID on you?
Am I required to give you my ID, sir?
So listen, man, I'm just checking up on you. You've been here for a few weeks, right?
I understand, but the thing is, I just want to explain this. That's why I'm trying to explain this, sir.
I know.
I'm not trying to cause anything.
I know.
But
you're delaying my
investigation. If
investigation.
you want my ID, I'll give you my ID.
You're delaying my investigation. What is he
I'm
talking
suing
about?
the Lyon County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
Because they required ID. Terry versus Ohio, reasonable suspicion.
Right.
So do you have any reasons? I can give you my ID. I have no problem.
So do you want me to explain it first?
I mean, you can.
So this is my beat. I've worked here for over a year and a half. Okay, I know that this is a high crime area.
What?
Crime goes on here.
What the hell is he talking? This is my beat. This is a high crime area. He's sitting in his car, minding his own business. Clearly, you can see the computer screen is open, that he's working on his computer. You may say you're in a high crime area. This man is not performing any criminal activities. He's in his car cooperating, being cordial to you. And slowly but surely, this guy's ratcheting up his authority over this guy.
You gonna listen?
It's okay.
Are you gonna listen?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So like I said, we have a lot of crime in this area, right? We have a lot of vehicle burglaries and whatnot. We have a lot of people who sleep in their cars in this area.
I see that.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So I check on these people all the time.
Yes.
Okay. So reasonable suspicion, as you know.
Hold on a second, though. Nobody asked you to check on anybody, Piggy. Nobody asked you to check on anybody. This isn't your job. Your job is to uphold my rights. Your job is not to check on people in cars sleeping. Do you check on people asleep in their houses?
It would just lead a reasonable person to believe that a crime is, or will be committed, right?
I'm sorry. Follow this logic right here. Let me go back. Listen to this guy's logic.
Sleep in their cars in this area.
I see that.
Burglaries and all.
There's burglaries in here and people sleep in their cars in this area. Okay, now listen to what he says after that.
And whatnot. We have a lot of people who sleep in their cars in this area.
I see that.
Yep, exactly. So I check on these people all the time.
Yes.
Okay. So reasonable suspicion, as you know, it would just lead a reasonable person to believe that a crime is, or will be committed.
No, that is not true at all. Because someone is asleep in their car does not mean that a crime is, or is about to be committed. That is not reasonable articulable suspicion because someone's asleep in their car. That is preposterous.
So from my experience in this area, crime can absolutely be committed in this area. Like vehicle burglaries, for example, happen all the time here.
But for me,
Planet Fitness, right? They have crime occur all the time, inside and outside. Okay, with their members parking outside, their vehicles getting burgled, and everything else going on in this parking lot. Okay, this is a private property.
What?
So
what everything else going on in the parking lot? He's working on his computer. He has showed him the computer. He's doing nothing wrong.
And outside. Okay, with their members parking out, they happen all the time here.
But for me,
Planet Fitness, right? They have crime occur all the time, inside and outside. Okay, with their members parking outside, their vehicles getting burgled, and everything else going on.
Their vehicles getting burgled? Did he say the word burgled? I thought he said burgled. Did he say that they're getting burgled? I'm not sure what that means, burgled. Their vehicle. So you're saying this guy who's been there for weeks in the same spot is doing criminal activity because he sleeps in his car? That's the logic? That makes no sense at all. Why would you continue to go back and park in the same place in a bright white car if you're committing burglaries in the area? That is anti-logical. That is the antithesis of logical.
If they want you to be. Have they told me that their vehicles getting burgled and everything else going on in this parking lot? Okay, this is a private property. So do you have a right to be here? If they want you to be. Have they told me that they don't want you here? Nope, not yet. They have not. But I've spoken with management and whatnot.
Where?
At Planet Fitness, at Wingcoat. I've spoken with all these areas, and they love for me to come down here and check on people because of the crime rates. You see what I'm saying?
That is not.
So that's why.
So the business owners love for you to come down there and check on people? They tell you, oh, we love it, Copper. We love that you come down here and check on people. What a load of crap. The cop is lying.
Just in general. So that's
but
why.
No specifics. I have my ID right here. I can give it to you. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
But the thing is, it's only if it's required. If you say it is required, this is a detention, it's required, I'll give you my ID.
But it's not required.
So I'm confused because at first you said you don't have a problem giving me your ID.
I don't, but it's only if it's required.
So those are two different things. You're
I have no problem if it's required because I have an ID.
Perfect.
So if you're saying,
I'll go ahead and take your ID.
Am I detained?
Yes.
and you're required.
No, he is not detained.
Understand?
Okay, perfect. And what's your social?
I don't feel comfortable getting my social on camera.
Okay.
What? Now he's saying, give me your social security number?
You have a body cam.
Well, you have to.
Can I write it?
No, he does not have to. For the love of God, you have got to know number 4 on the 5A cop card. You don't have to give ID unless there's probable cause and you can be arrested for the crime that he's articulating. When I was in Pennsylvania, I went into the DMV. The cop came up to me and said, give me ID. I said, what's your probable cause? He said, you have caused a riot. You are inciting a riot. I'm going to cite you for that probable cause criminal statute code, right? So at that point, if he's going to cite me for a crime and he's articulating which crime he's going to cite me for, he has to have my identification to cite me. He's stating his probable cause. You don't have to give him your social security number or your identification unless he has probable cause to arrest you. The cop is lying. He's lying. It just makes my blood absolutely freaking boil. He's lying the whole time.
I run passport and ID numbers, so I have to ask for your social.
Should I write down my driver's license number?
Yes. Driver's license number or social.
I'll write it down.
Most people don't know their driver's license number.
Listen for the lie again. Let me show you the lie again.
So why is my social required, sir?
Because
Why do I have to give you my social security number? And listen to the cops lie. Listen to him lie about everything.
that's how you identify yourself.
Because
Unfortunately,
that's how you identify yourself, is with your social security number. What a load of crap. That is such a lie.
our dispatch
That's why.
cannot. Can you listen for
Okay,
1 second?
yeah.
You keep talking over me.
Sorry.
I can talk. Don't say you're sorry. Say, I can use Houston versus Hill 1987. If Mr. Hill can talk over you, I too can talk over you. It says right there. Not only did I talk over him, I may have cursed him out. God-given right to speak. Houston versus Hill 1987. This is how you do it. Get my trifold right now. I'm showing you how to do it. I'm teaching you the ways.
So I have to ask for your social.
Should I write down my driver's license number?
Yes. Driver's
So
license
I-
number or social.
I'll write it down.
Most people don't know their driver's license number. If
Okay.
you have it with you, you could just give it to me. That would be a lot
I'll
easier.
write it down, man. I'll be fine.
I mean, most people just give IDs,
Is it
but
okay if I write it down, sir?
No, most people don't just give their ID. And if they do, they don't watch my channel.
I'm telling you it is. But you keep asking the same question.
Yes. Because I give you my passport, so I'll just write down my driver's license.
You could just give me your ID or you could write down.
I'll write it down.
Okay.
So you cannot run the passport?
No. Our dispatch cannot. That is what they've told me. And I don't know how to run a passport on my computer either. So I don't think they have the ability.
Okay.
Trust me, a lot of people have this.
Trust you? You've been lying since we interacted. Why would I trust you now? You've lied to me since we first started talking.
Same date as you.
The last two.
Is that Nevada?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
I
blanked
appreciate it.
right there.
I'll
Can I
make
give
this
my
as
passport, or do you still need it?
no, but I still need it because I didn't get your name and date of birth unless you want me to get that.
It's on my passport, sir.
Well, that's why I have it. But you just asked for it back.
No, you can keep it
Thank you.
for that. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It's only. Can you pick up that thing for me?
Yep.
Cardboard?
After we're done. He was giving me a hard time because he didn't want to give me his social.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me pause right here for 1 second. He said he was giving me a hard time. He was sitting in his car editing a video on his computer. He was minding his own business. He's been in the same place for weeks because he's living out of his car. He divulged that to you. He told you he's just doing work. You then decided to say that this is a high crime area. And since you've been here for weeks, not hiding in the darkness, putting yourself out in the open, that means that you could be committing a crime or planning on committing a crime, or could have just committed a crime. Even though you've been forthright and honest with me since the beginning. And then I lied to you and said that you have to give me your ID, even without probable cause. He's still been polite and cordial. And then he has the audacity to go back to his car and say, he's giving me a hard time about giving me his ID. He didn't do anything wrong. You have to learn the law. You have to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't start a back and forth. Why do you think it says right there, right on the back of it, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent? What if the cop says that he smells something funny? What if he says that he smells something? How are you going to answer that? What if you're the passenger and he tells you to get out of the car? Get out of the car, passenger. Do you know the law? You have to have it on you. I give my products away for free. If you can't afford them, I'll give it to you for nothing. Just get the trifold in your car. You always invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't talk to these pigs.